favorite stranger, thank you so much for being here with me. Sorry for the delay, but this last week has been crazy. My medication is just hitting hard, and I don't have the energy to do this, and so many other things. I'm really trying to not lose focus and don't give up on this. I really like to be here just talking about everything that is happening and what worries me, or even what I believe that we just need to talk about. Well, today was a relaxing day and helped me a lot in my healing process. I've slept all morning and I don't feel guilty about that. I really needed that. And in the afternoon, I went swimming. It hurt so much my back, but it was worth it. I needed that time on the water and in some way was healing. Like in my head, my mind was at peace, and for that, it was really worth it. But after all that, here we are for another episode. So, welcome back to my podcast. We just need to talk about it. In this episode, we are going to talk about the amazing art of overthinking. If you are like me, you can master this art so easily. I know it's hard to make your head shut up and just relax, believe me. Especially when it's late at night and you just want and need to sleep because you need to wake up at like 7 a.m., but your head just doesn't shut up and makes you remember things that you said in 2010 to a random person that is just irrelevant. I'm sorry, but I don't have the answer to this problem. You need to do what works best for you. What people are recommending is meditation to clear your thoughts and gain control. I will try to meditate at least 10 minutes per day, and I'll come back with my opinion on that if it really works, if not, my tips, all that stuff. We all have times when we worry. Either it's about school, work, family, health, relationships, so many other reasons. Overthinking is an unhealthy habit that typically causes more stress because we are focusing on the negative or the past and worrying about what will happen in the future. Instead of problem solving, we are just focusing on an issue without coming with logical solutions. Imagine a broken record of negativity that replays repeatedly in your head and doesn't stop. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just gonna be so hard to break this cycle. I haven't done it. For God's sake, I don't even know if I can break it. But here we are to try. And we are here in a healing process. We are getting better. So, as you know, overthinking can be a symptom of anxiety, stress, or even depression. So, lucky for you, I have the three. So, I hit the jackpot. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm joking because it's easier in this way, if you know what I mean. If we talk like really serious about this, I think I would just cry. So I'm trying to take it light so it doesn't cost as much. So sorry if I'm offending you or you think that I just, oh, look at her. Yeah, she has depression. Yeah, she has anxiety. Oh, poor thing. She's smiling all the time. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just trying to, in some ways, trying to give a positive image, but I will share the not so positive. I don't think in this type of situation with this disease that you can just show the good things. Oh, I'm doing so good at school. Oh my god, I'm so healthy. No, I'm failing so much in my health. I really am. I need to start eating less because I'm overeating to, uh, in some ways, compensate for the feelings and the empty. I don't know how to explain that. And uh, at school, it's not going so well. I need to start doing my papers, and I don't have the motivation to do it. It's all for January and all my tests and stuff, and I just can't do it. I'm really trying. I've said it. Tomorrow I will go just sit down and start figuring out what can I do now, what can I do tomorrow, starting for the basics and just hoping that I will do something. So, what can we do to get better? I have 3 tips for you. I read about it and I think they're good, and one of them sounds silly, but the intention is really good. So, the first tip is going to therapy. Basic. It's the first thing that you need to do. Sometimes it's hard to start, but it only gets better after your first step. I know you can't see it, but in the future, you will thank you. You will be, thank you so much, past me. Talking to someone and explaining what is going on in your life and in your mind, it's so important because the therapist will give you advice or open your eyes to things that you even think about. You don't even see it because you're so in your head and so in your perspective that you can't even see what's the other side. So if you can, go to therapy or talk to someone that, I mean, going to therapy, it's not cheap, I know. But one thing that I learned in all of this process is your money isn't worthy over your mental health. Believe me, I love to save money. I really have a hard time spending money. But right now, I need to take care of myself. If I don't take care of myself, I will not live to spend my money. So try to go to therapy. Uh, someone that you know, talk to them if they can make it cheaper and when you can pay the whole thing. I know it's really hard, but please try it, okay? Well, the second tip, it can sound silly. This one sounds silly, but it's a really interesting idea. I call it worry time. Well, I don't know if someone calls that. I'm sorry if you call that. But in my mind, it's just worry time. So, what are you going to do on your worry time? You are going to worry on your thoughts, on your worries, and come up with solutions. You will dedicate like 15 to 30 minutes and just write it all. I am worried about money. I am worried about school. And then you will come up with solutions. Okay, I will save up in or I will focus on school or only for 1 hour a day, but that hour will be good and make me motivated and make me not feel so, I don't know the word. I forgot it, what I was trying to say. Unproductive. That's what I wanted to say. So, this worry time is just an easier way for you to see that most of the things that you are worrying about you can't even control. So, focus on the little things that you can and work from there. I know, it's so easy to say it and hard to do it. Believe me, I'm in the same boat. We are sinking, but here we are trying to grab our. I don't even know how to call it. It's not lifesavers, it's more like a little boat. I want a little boat because I can swim right now. I need to be just floating. So give me a little boat so I can be above the water and just to gain force to go fight. Okay? The final tip is practice self-compassion. What do I mean by that? Well, the first thing that you can do is treat yourself as you were treating your friend. You wouldn't say mean things to your friend just because, right? So don't do that. You don't deserve that. Another thing is write a letter to yourself. I've done this, and believe me, I cried. Oh, I cried so much because I felt so vulnerable, and I don't know, it's just a feeling that you can't even explain. So, if you can, do it, okay? It's known that writing down your thoughts has several benefits to your mental health and well being. When it comes to self compassion, especially if you are not used to practicing it like me, what can you do to become easier? Is to get a pen and paper and physically don't write it on your PC or tablet. Don't. With your hand, okay? You can write. So try starting from there. If you practice this regularly, your brain will switch and so will your mindset. Well, these are my 3 tips for you. If you want, we can do a part 2. Who knows? Please tell me your tips and thoughts down below so we can talk more about it. I think that's all for today. I hope to see you on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, it really helps to spread the word. Leave a review so I know you're here, and visit my Instagram at We Just Need to Talk About It, and my main account at My Depression Makes Me. Thank you so much for listening and being here. Goodbye, my favorite stranger. For now, at least.